Hi, Glenn Sadler here. This is my CIT336 Enhancement 5. This week we got to do form validation using native HTML5, also some server-side validation, password hashing, and this week we created a new functions.php. And in this new functions.php, we added 3 new functions. One to check the email using a filter validate email, which checks against a standard, an RFC standard for emails. We also did a check password function, which uses a regular expression to check our password, and we moved the nav code from all the controllers and placed it in this functions.php. I call my nav dynamic nav, this function dynamic nav, and we call it from all the controllers. List products controller there, and so now main controller there. Okay, we also, in the accounts controller, you can see all the validation here. It's the login view, the registration view, and here's the password hash down here. And the functions, in the products view is all the password, the validation here. Okay, so let's get started with validating our HTML and our CSS. So let's first validate our CSS. This CSS file is used throughout, and that validates OK. Let's now validate the HTML. Firstly, of the login page. There's the login page. That validates OK. Let's now validate the registration page. So the registration page, it validates fine. Let's now validate the add category page. This is the add new category page. That validates fine. Last but not least, let's validate the add new product. Add product view, and that validates fine. Okay, now let's look at the client-side validation for the login form with incorrect data. It's asking us to put in correct email address, so we do that. That's working fine. That's Okay, let's check the, okay, let's do this. Please match the right format. Okay, and so that's the client-side validation working okay. Let's disable the client side and check the server-side validation, and that's working fine. Let's put a correct password in, valid password, that is. Oops. Okay, and that works fine. Let's check now the registration view. Let's try and register. Okay, get that email. Oops, I'll try that. Okay, so the client side is working okay. No validate, let's check. Please provide them for all empty form fields. Okay, so that is working fine. Let's now validate check the client-side validation. It's working. Let's check the server-side validation. That's working. Let's check the client-side validation for this, the add products. Client-side is working. Select a category. Let's put a product in. Okay, let's check the validation. Still works. Let's check the server-side validation, and that's working. Let's put some data in so that we can add it. Does it really matter what we put in here? Anyway, let's add that product. Cool, let's add it. Add a new category. Put tools in there, let's say there we go, that works. So everything appears to be working fine. Thanks for watching.